So let's come to the end of the mat. So the mat is in front of you and feet are hip width distance. Ground yourselves. Breathe. Feel your feet. Then bring your arms up with inhale. Then exhale, hands down in front of you. Forward folds. Little paddling, little moving your hips, your legs. And then start to walk your hands into downward facing dog. Push your hips up. Spread your fingers. Feel your feet, your hands, the stretch in the back. Then come down into child's pose. Push your hips back, knees down, move a little bit side to side. Feel comfortable, let go of any tension in the body. From here, we're going to move to the right with the fingers, keeping the hips on the heels, and stretch the left side of the body. Breathe nicely and then move to the left and stretch the right side of the body. Breathe. And then very, very slowly, as you inhale, we move back to the center, up to all fours, and then come down on your front into Sphinx pose. So the elbows are just under your shoulders. Legs are nicely relaxing at the back, and breathe now. Look right, look left, move your head, and just generally breathe, relax. Relax your buttocks, your legs, your arms. Move to the right, move to the left. Now you are moving your head to the left, looking over your left shoulder. Back to center and then look straight ahead. From here, we're going to move back, all fours, and then up into upward facing dog. Only if that's comfortable for you. Opening up more the front body, and then move back into downward facing dog. Paddle your feet. Breathe. Again. And then lift up your right leg, stretch it nicely high. And bring the right leg to front, between your hands. Without dropping your left knee, stay in the low lunge. Just feel the hips. From here, move your right leg back and do the same with the left. Left leg stretches up and left to the front. The same way, low lunge. And breathe here. Feel the hips. And then from here, back into downward facing dog. Again, just paddle out. And then move your hands back to forward folds position. Grab your elbows, move side to side. And very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, come up and relax, shake out. Shake out your legs and arms and your whole body. And we'll start another round with different stretches. Again, hands to the heart center. Inhale, exhale, bow your head. Inhale, lift up, bend back. Exhale, forward folds. Hands down. Maybe you can go a little bit deeper now. Hold here. And then start to walk your hands to the front. Downward facing dog. Nicely pushing your hips up and breathing. Breathe. Come down to all fours, child's pose. From here, forward and up into upward facing dog. Look right and then look left. Just above your shoulders, and then look up and then downward facing dog. Push your hips up. Right leg again stretches up. Right to the front. Left knee down this time. Come up, straighten up, arms up towards the ceiling. Now left hand goes on the right knee, so in a twisted position you push your right hand back. And look at the right hand at the back. Slowly bring your arms up again, overhead, hands down with exhale, and then step back. Left leg up, left to front, right knee down, and again stretch up and a twist. Right hand on the left knee, left arm twists back. Look at the left hand at the back. Don't forget to breathe. Slowly again bring your arms up, hands down, step back into downward facing dog. Paddle out, breathe. And then start to walk your hands back to your feet, forward folds. Take your elbows, move side to side. And then slowly, slowly again, vertebrae by vertebrae, up, bend back. Then hands to the heart center. Inhale and exhale. And come to Tadasana, mountain pose, and reset. So now, just stand in Tadasana. Feeling your feet and ground yourselves. We're going to practice tree pose. So lift up your left knee and bring the foot up as high as you can. Sometimes it is put in front of the thigh, and hands to the heart center. Focus your eyes, and then when you feel comfortable, arms overhead, palms together. And then arms come to the side. Then arms go back overhead. And arms come back to the heart center. And arms back down. Release your legs. Shake out. And then let's start on the other side. Right foot up. Hands to the heart center. And breathe. Arms up overhead. Try not to fall out from pose. Arms away. Arms back up overhead. And finally, arms to the heart center. And then release. Shake out. Release. Stand in star position with the arms and legs straight. Relax your shoulders down. And breathe. We're going to do the triangle pose to the right. So turn your right foot out and then reach out to the right. Right hand down, left arm up, looking up to the left hand. Breathe. Feel that stretch on the left side of the body. Very good. From here, we're going to do the twisted triangle. So the left hand will come to the right foot, either inside or outside of the foot, and the right arm reaches up, is reaching up towards the ceiling. Then from here, coming into side angle pose on your right side, pushing your left arm overhead. And from here up into our warrior, right side warrior, looking over the right hand, focusing on the right middle fingertip. Then back into the star position. Release your shoulders and hold your star. From here into our left side triangle, so left foot turns out, left arm down, right arm up. Look at the right hand, if that feels comfortable. And breathe nicely and gently. Then from here, twisted triangle, keeping the left and right heel down. We try to twist with the right hand just next to the left foot. And the left arm up, reaching up to the sky. From here into our side angle pose with the left arm on the knee, stretching out the whole right side. Feeling the right side all the way, stretching. And breathe. And then slowly up into our warrior on the left. Both arms at the same level, and then slowly come back in the middle. Interlace the fingers at the back, and then bend forward down with your arms straight and trying to stretch your arms overhead towards the floor, top of the head facing down, and just generally try to open shoulders, chest. Then bring your hands down and start to walk your hands forward as much as you can. And then after that, push your hips back to stretch the whole spine again. Very good stretch for the shoulders and arms. Enjoy this stretch for a while. And then start to move your hands back and the feet closer. Come into squat. So now just hold your squat position, trying to keep your heels down. And then slowly sit back down into the butterfly, where your feet are together, and flutter your knees up and down. And now just bend forward. No need to push too hard, just as much as you can. And breathe. And slowly come up, release your legs, shake out. Very nice opening for the hips. We're gonna continue. First, come onto all fours. All fours is hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Look like a tabletop. And then start your cat and cow movements. Always start the movements from the hips. And with inhale, lift the tailbone up. And with exhale, tailbone moves downwards, chin to the chest. With inhale again up. With exhale, rounding like a cat, rounding its back. Do one more. Inhale. And do another one. Very good. And back to neutral position. Move your hips side to side, looking at the hip at the side, the same side. Great. Nice to release. And then move in circles, moving your spine also vertically and horizontally. Any way you want. Cat and cow. Very good. Just move any ways you like and any way it feels good for you. Move forwards and backwards. Very good. And then slowly we're gonna bring the right knee to the front into our pigeon pose. If you need, put a pillow under your right hip. So if your hips are not squared in the front, then you need a cushion under your right hip. And hold this pose for a moment. Make sure you are comfortable when you bring this left foot up. If this doesn't feel comfortable, you don't have to do it. It's an option. And just hold this position. But you don't have to, as I said. It's a modification or a variation, I would say. And then we're gonna go up and down into sleeping pigeon, down and up 5 times. And then slowly, we're gonna go into sleeping pigeon So on our last one, we come down and hold the pose. Just nicely holding and enjoying the stretch in the right and left buttocks. Breathe into the stretch and enjoy. They say when you do something with enjoyment without straining yourself, it creates a much better benefit for you than if you were pushing yourself too hard. A few more breaths here. Very nice to hold a pose like this for a longer time, and then we slowly come back into downward facing dog to paddle out. Push your hips, hold the down dog for a moment. Enjoy. Again, enjoying the stretch. It's very important. Then we're gonna do everything on the left. So bring your left knee between your hands and breathe. Again, if you need a cushion under your left hip, then just put it under your left hip. And again, a variation is to bring the right foot up, having a much deeper stretch on the right leg. Breathe. Then right foot down. And then coming into the sleeping pigeon again. Just try to let go here. Don't push too hard. As I said, it's important to feel comfortable. Enjoy the stretch. And breathe. Be with yourself. Create a communication between yourself and your body. And just understand and observe what is good for you. How do you feel in your body? And then very, very slowly, we move up. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Wiggle your knees, legs, hips. And then now we're going to do a practice where you need a yoga block and a cushion. The pillow or cushion will be under your head, and the block is just behind your heart center, between your shoulder blades. So it's important to feel that the block is just under your heart center. So your lower back is not connected. There is a gap between your lower back and the floor, and the block is under your middle back. It really opens the chest, and there is a variation if you want to remove the cushion from under your head, then it creates an opening of the throat center as well. If that's not comfortable, then use the cushion. As you can see, I am using the cushion. And the feet are in butterfly, so it opens all the chakras, especially if you have the cushion removed, as it opens the throat chakra then. And breathe. We're going to spend a few minutes here. So when you are feeling a bit tense, try to remember that, of course, you don't want to strain yourself, but sometimes just focusing on your breathing can bring you some kind of relaxation. So you can let go and relax and maybe feel the benefits of this pose. Breathe into this stretch of the heart center. And coming out will be even more important, especially if you have the cushion removed from under your head. So if you have your head lower and your head tilted back, for sure you will need the help of your hands to lift your head up. So make sure you help your head when you lift up. Slowly start lifting. And now just lie down on your back, hug your knees, and rock from side to side. Enjoying, resetting. Now palms down and start to bicycle with your legs. Moving forwards and then now moving your legs backwards. Support yourself with your hands. And then again don't hug your knees, bring your your knees down to the right side, spinal twist. Look over to your left side. And breathe. Let go. Winding down. This part of the yoga class is to wind down. Let go. From here, we're going to go slowly to the other side, so mentally prepare. And then move your knees up, so very, very slowly. Bring the left knee, the right knee, hug your knees, move your knees in circles. And then move your legs to the left. The same way, looking over your right hand, right arm, and release any tension in the back, spine, shoulders, arms, hands, hips, knees and legs. Release any tension from your neck, head. Breathe. Let go. Enjoy the stretch. Prepare to come back. Bring your right knee and left knee. Again, circle the knees together. Both directions. Hug your knees. Little reset. And then we slowly are going to swing our bodies up and down just to feel the spine, massage the back, rolling up and down. Sit up, lie down, and bring the legs up, and do it a few times, maybe going a little bit further each time, or as much as you want. And then the last one, slowly stretch your legs out, lie down, feet and arms away from each other, arms away from the body, feet away from each other, and just lie down and relax here. Shavasana. Enjoy. Relaxing your feet. Relax your knees. Feel your legs heavy and totally relaxed. Relax your hips. Feel the flow of energy in the hips. Your abdomen. Your chest. Totally relax. The spine. Relax. Relax your shoulders and your arms. Bring your awareness to your neck and totally let go in the neck. Slowly Bring your awareness to your head and relax the head. Now, awareness on the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Relax the whole body and breathe. The whole body is totally relaxed. The whole body is relaxed. Letting go. We have to practice letting go every day. Then slowly, slowly, bring your awareness back to your breathing. And move your fingers and toes, head from side to side. And slowly, slowly start to stretch out and sit up. Hands to the heart center. And namaste. I hope you enjoyed this yoga class. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for coming today.